Shit, you know what it is, man. We came to show these people the truth.
Right.
No, that's right.
Definitely.
Yeah. We got a lot of
Salute to
topics today,
everybody.
though. I've been
I
on.
bet.
I've been
It's
man. Tell you, bro. I've been on TikTok, fucking downloading shit. I'm like, hey, look at these videos, bro.
yeah. Hey, did you see
Oh,
did you see
go ahead.
do you see Dog got that L piece? They
Who?
gave him a life with no parole, Dog. We had to did the stream on the cult leader, what's my man name? Nature Boy.
Oh yeah, Nature Boy. Jeez,
They
I'm
gave that boy
glad
life.
that boy
Yeah,
deserved it.
I was too, but then I was like, I feel kind of bad for him. I'm like, damn, an L piece.
That's what
God
happened.
dang.
Yeah,
Right.
man. You mess with the bull, you get the horn. Shit. Hey, that
Every day, all
motherfucker.
the time. Shit. That's the only
Hey,
way.
he
Right.
was fucking with the devil so hard he thought he was God. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He
Man.
forgot that he's only God like. You can create. You ain't the creator.
Right.
Right. That
That's
shit
right.
crazy, dog.
Mm.
Yeah, they served some justice on him for sure.
Yup. Hey, but I remember I think it was me and Brandon. We were talking about how you could turn your TVs into solar panels and shit. I found the video, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to show
Yeah.
everybody that shit.
Oh yeah. Definitely need
Well,
to see that.
I can do that, man. I'm gonna have a great solar panel. I got that old 75-inch up in that front room. That'd be a great solar panel.
Facts,
Yeah,
facts.
yeah.
That's all you need, huh? You know what I'm saying?
That's why you need one of those. That's it. Put that on my van. I want to probably do that to my van too. Customize it up into being able to live out of that mug if I have to.
Hmm.
Hell yeah. That's the best way
You
to low key, that's the way to go these days.
know,
Yep.
push come to shove. I convert that mother sucker.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, I'll show. I'm gonna run the video real quick. I'll show y'all. Cartoon. They took off. Look at that generator. Got him a water pump, y'all. You see how that? See how simple
Mm,
that is? See how
Yeah.
simple that
simple.
is? Simple.
Super simple.
And they gave us all the tools. And the thing is, military is like, was it 50 years ahead of us in every technology facet? Because they released
Right.
it after they turned it into weapons. That way, when they when we turn it into weapons, they know what it looks like. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they can know what to expect.
Right.
That's how they operate, though. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And a lot of people don't know that shit, man, because
Mm,
they really after us, bro.
mm.
I know.
But they come before
Definitely.
us and everything. That's what's fucked
Right.
up.
Definitely.
Like, dude, you supposed to work for us. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like the people are in control anymore. Bless you.
Thank you.
No, we not in control, man.
Mm.
I
Shit,
mean, we
we
definitely
ain't
ain't
never been in
driving this
control.
boat. Hell no, we definitely ain't driving this boat, man. Hopefully, God got the wheel, because the devil got it, man. He running this
Man,
bitch. Yeah.
man. Hopefully he's got his toe or something on, because you know them suckers is hogging that wheel.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Man, capitalism, corporisms, all them isms.
All the
They,
isms.
Right.
they got their hands on that thing.
And you know
Definitely.
all the metals and shit that they be putting in our food and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm serious. When they turn on them towers and shit, like they really using Nikola Tesla's death rate. You know that? Like that's really what them towers are.
Yeah, I just want to touch on that what you just said about our food, man. Like Jesus Christ, the
Metals and
lack
shit.
of nutrition, just the overall just the chemicals that first of all, they're sterilizing the men out there with all the chemicals, castrating the women because it's killing they freaking eggs and whatnot. It's just, man, I just look at all the other countries that ban the food that we have here and the chemicals. They be like, no, we're not. And then the food, like if you go get some of the different foods that like they have this, like for example, Hunch ketchup. If you go and look at it here in America how it looks, and you go look at it in Canada how it looks, it doesn't even look the same ketchup. It's like that. It's apples and orange. That's not the same.
No, it ain't.
Because it's all them, like you said, it's all those chemicals that are in the just in there, this trying to the preservatives and try to stuff that keeps it longer on the shelf. That's what it really is.
Yeah.
We want to keep it longer on the shelf.
I wanted to show. Oh, where'd Fam go? Oh, yeah. But this is what they be putting in their food, and this is how that shit affects us. Let's put him up real quick. All right, I'm gonna drop the video real quick. See that shit right there? That's all that aluminum. They only ran a current through that shit.
So they only ran a current through that shit.
Only ran a current through that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit lit up like 4th of July in that Petri dish, bro.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Think about
that's how. Hey, when they hit them 5Gs, boy, we gonna be on 5Gs, bro.
hey, it's like microwaves, man.
Yeah. That's all those towers are.
I'm just gonna say, if you think about, if you was to take and put that aluminum foil, how they just did it, and you were to put it in the microwave, it's gonna do the same freaking thing, but worse because it's gonna explode in that microwave.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why we have to get into like Faraday cages and shit like that. People need to learn how to make tinfoil rooms. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That shit so where all your electronics could be in that shit that you ain't using. You know what I'm saying? Because once they hit that EMP strike, hey bro, that ain't nothing. Once they hit that motherfucking EMP, bro, shit, it's the army intel.
Because once that hit, it's rap.
It's rap for everybody. All our communication other than smoke signals.
I tell you this. They
and
taught
CB
you
radios.
They taught you how to fight it in the movie Small Soldiers. Did you ever watch that movie? They told you how to basically when they got under that dang
satellite
that satellite dish. That lead satellite dish. See, that was another thing too. Why they talk about they took the lead out the houses. You know, the houses, the paint used to be lead, or it had lead in it.
Yup.
And they put lead in the water in Flint, so y'all already know.
You know,
already. That shit cray.
Hell yeah.
I thought these was our people, bro.
Man, I'm just gonna say they try to run that freaking we're gonna take all this lead out of the paint because it's harming people, but
it's really protecting us.
All those people they was supposed to be harming. Who? I had been through all that lead dang near half my life. I never had any effects from it.
Nothing. I mean, yeah, nothing. Not that I know of. Shit.
You know?
I mean, anything underlying, anyways.
Dude,
I got this another 30-minute one right here, quick.
2, 3, 4. Then this 2, 1, 2, and this 3, 1, 2, 3. And because of this 3, we draw these 3 lines. And after that, you just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 9 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 here. That's your answer.
That was like some quiz node shit. I'm gonna play it one more again just in case y'all missed.
2, 3, 4. Then this 2, 1, 2. And this 3, 1, 2, 3. And because of this 3, we draw these 3 lines. And after that, you just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 9 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 here. That's your answer.
You see that shit down there? Hey, if they was teaching us like that in school, work would have been a lot more easier.
Look. Hey, but if you think about what he just showed, now just think about this. Now, what he just showed.
Yeah.
Now, think about the movie Wanted. When they was weaving that shit in and out.
Yep, reading the fabrics. He was reading the fabric.
That's all I'm gonna say right there.
Hey, I like how you put 1 and 1 together. You see that? Hey, you see where these jeans come from, bro? You see where these jeans come from, bro?
I see. I'm on it.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Hell yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say about that one, you know.
What's up, Beauty and Angela? Got DJ in the building.
Salute, y'all. Salute.
Got Mama Sean in the building. I wonder if 10 Ton came back. TQ, you still up in here? A lot of people up in here.
I ain't seen TQ. I'm supposed to call TQ too. He ain't here.
He should be.
TQ, what up?
Hey, she's like looking at fam over TV. Hey, what you got right there, bro? That's that good, ain't it? That good Twizzy. He got the Twizzy packs.
Nice.
Damn, bro, that shit white and purple.
No, they're not.
Talking about, man.
They're not. It's a lie. How much?
Hey, now we gotta get you off of the tobacco and shit. You know what I'm saying? Once you get off of that shit, bro.
I think I'm addicted. That's what I'm addicted to.
No,
that extra little punch.
Hey, cause watch, when you start smoking just like weed and like using hitters and bowls and shit like that, your weed will last longer. But you won't.
I started for a second. It was too hard.
Just to get one of these right here.
You get too high doing like with the bowls and
right here. You get you this right here. Just see this. Just get you one of these. That's all you need.
Yep.
Yeah,
that way you can put that shit out.
You gotta be an OG to have one of them though. I ain't crossed over to the OG yet.
Nah,
he looking for a Wesley Pipes bowl.
You know.
Yeah.
Hey, but you want to know something? You ain't got to be an OG to have class.
No.
Right.
Damn sure no.
You know, a lot of people don't know about that class.
Yeah.
You know, I'm here to teach you. You know.
Yeah.
Little class, it gets you a long ways.
Hell yeah.
That's
good.
What you know about that Stizzy, DJ? Hey, I know y'all see? Did y'all see Dog got life?
Yeah, I didn't see it yet, but you just tell me about that.
I'm just asking them in the chat. Did they see it? Like that was crazy.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. And I seen some shit, man. Like I guess they going crazy in Cali, man. They taking all the home insurance, all the car insurance.
Yep. Hey, Smalls, come up here, bro. You can stream to your platform now. I'm saying I know Smalls 2G up in this beat. Hey, he a comedian. This dude funny as hell, bro. He said he retired, but I don't believe him. They never stopped telling jokes. He just stopping it for a while, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me slow down real quick, catch my wheels, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, he got to break all that stuff down. He got to roll it up, grind it up. Right. See, me, I ain't got nothing but grind it up, stuff it, and let's rock and roll.
And what they say, The clips change clothes
Right.
and go. I
Let's
promise
go.
you, no
Let's
substitute.
go.
Hey, I was gonna jump on there. I keep seeing your tag pop up on my screen because I downloaded COD. So I'm waiting for Thal's internet to get kicked back on
Monday morning, man. They out
Monday
cold.
morning.
It's supposed to
Hey,
be
it's
tomorrow,
cold
but they
blooded
had
out
the
there,
wrong
dude. That shit
address.
was supposed to be there Friday.
Okay,
They
let
they
me
had
ask.
the wrong
Let me
address.
ask.
What?
Let me
Yeah. And
let me
then
ask the chat this.
go
Y'all
ahead.
seen that Orlando, what's his name? The little Orlando, it's Orlando something, but he was
Orlando
talking about Cat Williams, talking
Yeah.
about naming only the black people, but not the white heads up that signed the checks. You know, he like, oh, he ain't speaking on them.
Right.
Yep.
You
No,
know,
they don't never speak on them.
because
Nah.
you, at the end of the day, he knows that you, even a dog knows this, that you don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Right. Right. Don't nobody
Shoot.
talk about them though. Don't nobody talk about them.
No, because at the end of the day, they all in the same room together, plotting and scheming.
Yeah.
Because these mother suckers done went to the same colleges or to the same little, you know, like that movie The Skull.
Yeah.
They in them dang
frat.
well, the frats, the sorority, the secret society.
Yeah, they signing those checks.
You know, they in them secret society clubs where there's like the Simpsons. What's the name? You know, the Skull. What was they?
Theirs was the Stone Crushers.
Yeah, they like Masons, but they is low key. There's only so many people that find out about it.
Yup. And if you do find out about it, shit, they either get rid of you or they move you to the next town.
Yeah, because that's how they get rid of you. They act like they done got rid of you or you done died. Now you done went over there to the new gate. Through the new gate.
You in Shelbyville now.
Because that's why I be wondering about, like, they say some of these celebrities have died, but no, you're not dead. You're in the new place. You're a celebrity over there now.
Hey, facts. The child molesters, like Tom Hanks, who moved. Where he moved to? That nigga had he. Hey, cuz that nigga moved. He moved up out of the U.S. so quick. As soon as that vid hit, that nigga's like, I got vid. I'm staying over here in Australia. Australia's like, hey, we ain't taking care of your ass. You gotta go. This nigga went and became a Swiss citizen or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, man, they gotta go to them countries where they fucking tolerate that nonsense.
Yeah.
It's like I don't. No way would I want to go to that fucking. Well, first of all, I'm not doing that nonsense out the door. I'm not doing any of that freakery, that nonsensory.
That Epstein Islandery.
You know, that
Ghislaine Maxwellery.
You know?
Hey, them people, hey, they just released the list too. That's what's messed up. That is what's messed up. After how long? That was 2 months, my guy.
It's just that they live their whole lives being this like a circle. They got it done to them. They don't know any other way. You know, that's all I know. It's normal. I have to do them. Because if you look at them, when we was watching what's that, the White Rabbit channel.
Yeah, was it the Burrow Network?
Yeah.
And, I had that. I was watching that too.
Okay, and if you see the little girls, how they just are walking around like it's just normal, because it's normal. It does, you know, any other little kids or young girls that have been taught, like, have shame, is like, I'm going to cover up. Like, you ever walk up on a little girl and they instantly, like, they, you know, it's like a outfit that they'll cover up, like, oh.
Yeah.
These girls are in little skimpy stuff, walking around grown men like it is like nothing. Like okay, this is this normal. It's like that's where the program and the grooming and just the fuckery.
But look at that's why Sodom and Gomorrah got destroyed. You know what I'm saying?
But
because
if you go back
both
and
of those
that's what's going to happen now, or that what needs to happen now.
Well, no, that's what's going to happen. That's not what needs to happen. That's what's going to happen. And they're the one that's creating the destruction. That's why they have the bunkers. So why they create this destruction, they're hiding all the files. Because you got to remember, man, if they don't have the paperwork, they don't have the files. Because if everything's getting digitized, all they have to do is drop an EMP and then everything's white.
Right.
That's what they want. Once you could start anew, nobody can accuse you of shit unless they got proof.
Right. TQ, what up, man?
And that's
there my guy is.
There.
What it do, brother?
Peace.
Nudie, yo. Hey, you can stream to yours too. If you got 100, I think.
I didn't mean to interrupt. I heard the brother talking.
No, that's RG. RG. He said those places weren't destroyed; they evolved.
Right? Yeah, they turned evil. That's what evolved is. Evil. Evolve.
Right.
Like the Eiffel Tower.
See, them the ones that trust their boss when you shouldn't trust your boss. Mike knows why you should never trust your boss.
Yeah, you know why you don't. Exactly.
Right.
You know,
your boss is an agent.
Hey.
The boss is
I'm gonna play this little 21 real quick. It's 21 seconds.
One of the most amazing. Look that craft. That's huge. That's hundreds or thousands of kilometers long. This man recorded this live, then was erased. Thanks to him, we can watch this.
Man, what was that, man? Play that again, man.
Don't you know what an upside down pyramid looks like, my nigga?
Play it again.
You gotta run that back.
One of the most amazing. Look that craft. That's
y'all can comment on that too. Just comment on. That's an upside down pyramid, my nigga. You know that.
Of kilometers long. This man recorded this live, then was erased. Thanks to him, we can watch this.
And it's right over Aurora Borealis. You see what it was doing.
That shit just flew off, didn't it?
Okay.
Man, that is.
I don't know. Hey, but I want to show this other one because this one I was supposed to show this the other day too. I was asleep, man. I don't know what the hell happened.
Outer space, I got Milky Way from blood, evolution in my veins. I'm gone, I've been far away, I'm illuminated, I'll make a move, start the waves. I've been dreaming about fire for a long time. I had a vision from the crazy one to go find. Artificially intelligent way, I'm the future, past and present, I'm the fine line. Yeah, I'm the missing link of this illusion. I am not really here, I'm an intrusion. I don't feel sick, I just flow. I don't need gravity, I just need flow. When I move, it's in a quick rumble. I won't ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break out, won't stop, there we go. When I
So like I was saying, bro, everything's based off of perception. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. You know what I'm saying?
It's how you perceive this world that we live in that is telling you how far you're gonna go. So the more you know, the more you grow. You know what I'm saying?
And it's just a matter of time before we get it back.
All I'm gonna say is they said this in G.I. Joe, knowing is half the battle.
Exactly.
Fact.
Exactly.
Fact.
And being prepared is half the war. Shit.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Words to live by, knowing that's half the battle.
Yeah,
All perception.
because if you stay prepared, you ain't got to be prepared.
Hey, and I know all of us right now, we was raised in that G.I. Joe era, so we already know where we stand. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
This our land,
That
motherfucker.
G.I. Joe era,
You
for
know,
sure.
I been knew where I stood, man. I come from the time of being Pharaoh, running Pharaoh.
Fact.
You know,
Never know when Cobra gonna pop up.
I'm the descendants of Lasky kids.
What's that say?
At 5 years old, I was cooking for myself. 5 years old.
I don't see no chat.
Of age.
Early.
Here, I can tell you some facts. At 7 and 8 years old, I am 20, 30 miles away from my house by myself on my bicycle.
I'm covering my
Oh,
giraffe.
yeah.
At these
grew up
early
fast,
ages, going to places that we went to as field trips on school days. Like, I would ride my bike. I know exactly where this is. This is on the bike trail. I know this bike trail.
Yeah.
I'm on this bike trail. Ride the bike all the way up. And here's another thing. If you didn't have a bike, you walked until you found somebody lacking on the bike. Okay, I got this bike now.
Hey, I was a skateboarder, so you already know, man. If the
You
nigga
know?
run after me, I'm jumping fences
I'm
and
just going to
everything.
say this. Oh, don't leave your garage open with a bike in there. Not where I'm walking.
We still
Not-
bikes, man.
Not at that age. Not in the 80s. I'm sorry, but that bike is my bike.
Man, when I was about 12, 11, man, 13, we used to go through the hood. Like you said, we see garages open, man, we taking them bikes. And then I got to the point, I start feeling bad. I drop that shit off at the end of the night. Drop it back off.
Okay, I'll give this how grimy I was. I used to talk kids out of their bikes. Let me use your bike to race this guy on his bike.
And
jump on that sucker, go. He coming back. I don't think he's coming back.
Nope.
Yeah.
He's not coming back. Not on this red line, this Kuhara. The Diamondback. No. These bikes are worth a lot of money. I wish I had those bikes right now.
Right.
Those,
I know about that knee deep.
I wish I had.
I know about that knee
I wish
deep
I had any of my twins.
Hey, she's short, bro. I was walking in waist deep, so bro.
I know about that.
Man, I'm telling you.
I had to shovel a fucking football field before. Well, that's how long the driveway was. Shit.
No, don't even get started on no snow. Don't even get me started on snow.
Mourinho. All right. Take you back. Bring him back.
All I know is.
No, you're good, bro. You had to take a call. We know.
No, I tried to join the chat and it kicked me out.
Oh, yeah, you gotta put your comments. You gotta put your comments.
Too. It wouldn't let me.
Oh, how was I doing it when I was talking on y'all? I think I had to go to more.
YouTube, but when I went there and started commenting, and then I left and came back, my audio was off. That's how I left out.
Oh, you know what it is?
More comments.
You have, you have to link it to your YouTube in order to talk to YouTube.
Right.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So let me just chill on that.
And then like now you should be able to stream to your chat, Thou.
Let me see. Let me see. No. Just go 11.
Tried to walk to work during the blizzard once. Yeah, but Smalls, you're short, dude. You're like what, 5'8", 5'5"?
DJ, you short. Why you gonna shoot that man under the bus like that?
He's a Puerto Rican.
Everybody can't be over 6 feet tall, Mike. They ain't blessed like that. Sorry.
No, listen. The thing is, he's Puerto Rican. He's part black. He's part Negro. His knees just didn't grow. That's stuff. So it's not my fault.
You know motherfuckers is mad at that shit right now. And that's all bitches is looking for, 666, them devil worshiping hoes.
Man, shit, I ain't got no sixes on me except for my height. I got 6, 7, and a couple of zeros. Not more than 3 though.
Shit,
Not more than 3.
I got at least 2 of the 6. Shit. Yeah, I can't help you with that 6 figures right now, baby, but I can help you with that motherfucking 6 inches and 6 motherfucking feet.
See, look, he said I'm 6 feet wide. See what he made up for in height. He made up for in size. You know what I'm saying? He big guy.
Yeah, fucking bullshit.
Pause, man.
Pause. Yeah, facts.
Like, hey, yo, bro. That's what that is.
Hey, yo. Get your man.
Wow, man. You're a wild man. You're a wild man. Is out 4x4. Damn.
Hey, Mike, what song is that from that TikTok that's showing everything?
What's her name? Her name is Aiko.
Okay, that's all I need. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, that's all. Her name is Aiko.
Okay,
but she from TikTok. She got famous on YouTube though, because everybody knew the dude was stealing her shit on TikTok, and she couldn't prove it. But we knew her shit was dropping before his shit. So, because I looked at the white dude, I'm like,
so he was taking her content.
Yeah, I'm like, why is this dude trying to act like he a female singing? I want to see this nigga sing this shit live, and then he wasn't doing no live shows.
Somebody stealing somebody's shit.
You know,
yeah, they tried to steal her. Yep, they tried to steal her shit. She went, she started doing little things and got a GoFundMe, and we put her on.
All I'm gonna say about that is, you know, motherfucking talent is always gonna rise to the top, and when you, you know, if you don't have that, I don't give a fuck. The truth is gonna be fucking, you know.
Yep. Speaking of talent, let's talk about somebody that has some real talent. You know what I'm saying? Let's put them up here real quick.
I discard you now. I'm like,
hey, now too, bro. You know what it is, though.
Your IQ is too high. Wow. And I'm like, what? You scored too high on the test. Despite the fact that I had, it showed that I had these, my instincts of protecting innocent, what I would put myself through to my IQ was too high, and that proved to them that I'm more susceptible for corruption. This is what they said. Wow. And I knew people and the higher ups in the police department, and I'm like, is this for real? And they said, yeah, unfortunately it is. And as years went on with cops, I'd ask them, is this in all of the police departments? Google it.
I've seen
it.
I've seen that before.
It's even now, still. If your IQ is too high, you can't become a cop because you are not programmable. They say that you're not going to be challenged by the job. I mean, this is personally like that. So when I see the dump that's happening, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that speaks volumes.
Because who you are as an individual, if you look at things a certain way, and then the peer pressure, the glory that goes on, you know, in the police department, and that team mentality. You're taught to think like a team and everything else. Right. So your way of thinking can easily be manipulated. Right. Because they've made sure that you are malleable. Right. To it. So, you know, again, this is not some that I'm saying I'm just too smart. Well, they said it, not me. Right. So that goes into when you're sitting there going, how could a cop be I know how. Right. I wish they changed the damn criteria. Right. And here's another thing. You just think about this. Okay. Let's go logic. Total logic. Say you're a white guy who hates black people and you want to disparage and inflict harm on black people. Those people exist, right? Right? White people there's white men who hate black people. Absolutely. Right? If you hate black people, then you want to hurt them. What job might you go for? Yeah. What job is it that you can inflict harm on black people? What job might that be?
See, oh God, there's a lot.
Okay, so all right, so logically, those people exist. They have to work. If you like your job, and you get paid for it, and there's other people like you, well, couldn't it stand to say that if you were a prejudiced person, you might want to become a cop? And it's not that hard to, hey, do you hate white people? I mean, do you hate black people on answer 16? No, I don't dislike black people.
Why would you ask me that?
Yeah. So like, you think that test is that hard?
Right.
That you can hide? you're so.
Cray, bro. Now you see why the police is doing what they doing, right? You see why they be putting bricks over by stores at a certain time where there's about to be a insight, and you see how they form outside of a mall talking about there's kids who are, what are they doing? Lighting firecrackers? Come on now.
Right.
They can't do that where I'm at because Walmart sells guns.
Hey, I want to touch on something he said about being too smart to be programmed. Did you hear that? Did anybody catch that?
That's a fact. Yeah. That's a fact. The Marines say the same thing. Do you know that if you go to a Marines recruiting station and you do their little sample ASVAB test and you score too high, they send you to another branch? How real is that? How real is that? I went to the Marine ASVAB station. I scored a 98. Them motherfuckers sent me to the Army.
Damn.
What kind of shit is that? I want to be a Marine, bitch. I don't want to be an Army. You know what I mean? I don't want to be in the Army. I want to be a Marine. Then I went to the fucking Army, and them niggas gave me the goggles. You know, they put the goggles on you to check your vision and all that. Now, mind you, legally, I'm blind in my left eye. Legally blind in one eye. And the fucking when they saw my ASVAB scores, they were like, "Oh, you ever thought about being a sniper?" I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "How you expect me to come here? What in your rabbit ass mind makes you think I'm gonna come here to defend my country, to be hidden up on a bush while my brothers is down there getting shot?" I want to be side to side with my homie, B. I don't want to be up on a bush somewhere hiding. What the fuck kind of bitch shit is that? Is this the Air Force?
Man, it's fucked up that they're getting the people that they get to sign up and everything. But the fucked up part about it is the motherfuckers that know this is going on. Like you sit there knowing, and just like,
let it happen.
We only hiring dumb motherfuckers and doing this.
Oh, I was listen. I was 17, homie. I was 17 years old when I went to sign that contract. I needed a co-signer. That's how young I was. I needed my mom to co-sign my shit. And the only reason I didn't go, real talk, is because when they did the final meds that just before you get on the bus to go, they realized I was blind in my left eye. But they didn't realize this shit the whole fucking time. As soon as they saw my scores, them niggas was amped. Oh yeah, we gonna put you here, we gonna put you there. And all I wanted when they were like, okay, when you do, I don't know if any of y'all familiar, but when y'all do the ASVAB test, they give you a printout of jobs that you qualify for.
Right.
Well, I scored so high, they didn't give me a printout. They asked me what I wanted to do. And I'm not stupid. I'm thinking of advancement in low amount of time. So I said I wanted to go infantry. Right. They were not having it. They were trying their hardest to change my mind. Well, do you know that if you go into the carpool, I look like a fucking chauffeur to you, homeboy?
Yeah, see, here's the thing. You know why they didn't want you to go into the infantry?
Because smart motherfuckers is liabilities.
It's meat for the grinder. You was too smart for that. They don't want to send. They don't want you to go.
They only send fodder there. They only send fodder there.
You know that's why they didn't want you there. It's like, okay, listen here. If you don't believe me, go watch the movie. What's it called? With the one about the bugs. Starship Troopers.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Go watch them when they got recruited and how they put the ones that could fight and stuff, they put them in the infantry. But where did the dude that was smart go?
I got you one better. How about this? I decided not to join the military. I stayed out of the military. I stayed on the street selling drugs, made much more money. And 30 years later, my best friend is a fucking Navy recruiter. May he rest in peace now. And he was like, yo, you told me the truth. He's like, you know why they didn't want you up there? Because there's no way they would have been able to manipulate you. Mm-hmm. They needed you in a position where you have to play your position. As a mechanic, you're stuck as a mechanic. There's no superior mechanic. You know what I'm saying? You're still going to be turning a wrench. Right. You know what I'm saying? He's like, if they put you in the infantry and you out there on the battlegrounds, you can convince someone, you have a way of talking. You can convince people to do things that you wouldn't normally do. And you might fuck around and convince somebody to surrender to you, and you end up with your own platoon. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He was like, that's what they worried about. They know that there's strength in numbers. And as long as you part of their numbers, you're giving them strength. Once you realize that you can create your own numbers and have strength, that's when they're worried. That's why the Civil War happened. The Civil War happened because there's strength in numbers. And the North was like, we ain't having it. Fuck y'all Southerners. You know what I mean? We don't have to succumb to y'all.
And every movie they come out with, they're calling us monkeys in it too. You guys gotta pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Look at Planet of the
damn
Apes.
dirty apes.
Yup. Look at Dragon Ball Z. Like all these things.
I'm too old to look at movies like that, Mike. I'm too old for that.
Yeah,
if I go watch a Dragon Ball movie now, they're gonna call me a pedophile.
Hey, I'm talking to other groups, my guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to other people. Not you.
I forgot there was other people here. My bad.
But yeah. Speaking about the
I'm
cops,
very self-indulgent.
It made me think of the video of the cop that got hit by the acorn and started.
Oh my God!
Shooting that dude in his phone in the vehicle that had handcuffs.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you what that is. That is what you call
high IQ.
Yeah, but that's what you call scary though. That's scary though.
Bro had a very
hear me out.
IQ, right?
How fucking hard did that goddamn acorn have to hit that goddamn car for you to think it was a gun?
It didn't have to be hard. It didn't have to be hard.
Silencer, Unc. He thought it was a silencer.
He thought it was
after he searched this nigga.
And he said he was hit. He was like screaming like.
This dude rolled 3 times. He rolled 3 times and hurt himself.
There's one word to describe his actions.
Idiotic.
Bitch. I'm from the projects, yo.
Nonsensical. Nonsensical. How about that?
I'm from the projects. I can tell the difference between a 22 and a firecracker. You feel me?
I can tell the difference. Hey, look, you should be able to tell where the acorn was coming from. First off, that was a late reaction. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody knows if you can hear it, it wasn't meant for you.
Exactly.
Hey, listen, my man, who he thought was shooting, was cuffed up in the back seat of the car.
Yeah,
right. How you shooting?
Exactly.
He got Kurt Cobain toes. He got Kurt Cobain toes.
Black boy magic. He got that black boy magic.
Look here. He just wanted to try to kill some motherfucking body.
Yeah,
how dumb do you have to be to think that the person that you cuffed up, that you literally know, and in the car,
just cuffed him, put him in the car.
Here's another thing. Hold up. Wait a minute. Here's another thing. Here's another thing. Okay, even if he did, you think he did shoot you, you would have thought that you would have saw a window break.
Right.
No, I'm telling you, that's that black boy magic. Like they
Mike,
boy magic for
tell me you don't like that though, them Kurt Cobain toes.
Hey, I like that. That was nice one, man.
That nigga kicked off his shoe.
Magic everything. Just give him cause to shoot.
Unless you got a goddamn vortex or a goddamn warp.
Look, they said this nigga got hard and shot blanks.
Yeah, it's like Jesus Christ.
That's the dude when he goes back to the precinct, they take his gun away and give him the wooden one like the other guy.
Yep.
They should lack your shit, yo. They should lack your shit for you.
The other guys. You never dust spot before? Everybody dust spot.
Right.
They put that wood protector on there for you. They get that Thompson's.
Yeah.
Man.
Super glue that shit to his hand. Fuck the dumb shit.
Look here. Here's another thing. How about this? If you are a scary person, how about not being a police officer?
Right.
Yeah.
If you know how, if I was a dog catcher and my job is to catch dogs, but every time I saw a dog, I shot it.
Listen, your aunt. The last thing you want to do is put a pistol in the hand of a scary ass dude.
No, of course you don't. It's fucking.
That's like putting a pistol in the hand of a toddler. Come on now.
Yeah. I remember being young and having a squad of dudes. I ain't gonna lie, yo. I was young and I had a squad of dudes, and I'd be like, yo, we all strapping up and go outside. And the nigga that's scared to hold the pistol, it's all right, bro. You ain't got to. Let me hold it for you. Because I know you fuck around and shoot the wrong motherfucker. Listen, we're all wearing hoodies. We all look the same. I ain't trying to have you make a mistake. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, here's another thing.
I don't give a fuck if you call it friendly fire or not. If you fire on me, that shit is not friendly, nigga. We got beat.
Look here. Here's another thing. What a lot of them didn't do or don't do, is at that time in life when you're young, you don't know about going out to the range and practicing your shooting. Well,
it depends. It depends. Not the traditional range, but you might be in somebody's backyard with a bunch of cans.
Hopefully you're doing some target shooting. I don't care.
When I saw the price of bullets,
that's there you go. You just hit the nail on the head right there. A lot of kids didn't have money to buy no bullets if they had a gun.
That's the difference between 115 and 137 IQ.
You ever wonder if that's why? Well, I don't know, man. You see drive-bys, they throw them away like they got money for them like that.
See, and I don't know nothing about those drive-by. I'm from the projects. The best thing we did was ride-bys on a bicycle. You might catch a dude on a skateboard running up on you.
These months. Hey, I was just saying to myself, drive-bys. How scary did you have to be to want to be involved in one of those? Like, you nigga just run up on it.
The scariest part of the drive-by is not the actual shooting. It's trying to get away with them pistols in the car.
Man, it's just they go over there and shoot out the crowd, and then they go, man, at least go kill the person that you want. Shit.
Yeah, you got, what was it like in New Jack City? You roll up on a nigga, put the pistol to his head, and rock a vibe.
I discard you now.
My bad. I was trying to delete that.
Someone, who was I talking to? They know who I was talking to. Rockabye, baby.
Yeah.
You already know. Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it.
But
listen, there's a lot of real
y'all remember that? My brother's keeper?
Yeah. CMB.
New Jack City, come on. That's a classic.
Listen, I grew up in an apartment complex called New Jack in Illinois, so
listen, let me tell you something. As a man now, I'm 48 years old, okay? And I know some people be like, I'm 48 years young. No, fuck that. I'm 48 years old, okay? I might want to say I'm young, but my body reminds me every morning as I sound like a bowl of cereal putting on my slippers that I am not.
Bro, look here. I'm only 38. I get up, I sound like great oak trees clacking in the breeze, bro. Come on now.
Listen,
that's because y'all don't take good care of yourself or something. I'm 49 years old. I can walk around this motherfucking and goddamn skipping and hopping around my damn self.
That's good for you, Uncle.
Motherfucker right there.
That's good for you, Uncle. I will live vicariously through you, my man.
Shit, I'm saying right now, I'm 49 years of age.
I can say something that you can't say. Less than 3 months ago, I died twice. Can you say that?
Hey, I tell you this. I died when I was a baby. I'm lucky to even be here. I died 3 times as a child.
I was born 2 weeks old. I was born 2 weeks late, so I was trying to stay in there. It was nice and warm and shit.
What it was is Smalls like so much that he decided that he would stay in there an extra week just in case. You know what I'm saying? I just finished his work though.
Here's another thing I tell you. This is how lucky I am to be here. My mother was 42 years old when she had me. How high risk is that?
That's super high risk.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
She was fighting postpartum and menopause at the same time.
I'm telling you that right now.
Hey, I got a video. I want to get back on some topics real quick. We get it out here.
Like you remember the milk mustaches with all the athletes? You notice you don't see that anymore? Yeah. It's illegal. They did studies and they found out that milk actually does not do a body good. Milk actually causes you to leach calcium from the bones, making the bones more brittle.
Wow.
So that's why you don't see those commercials anymore.
About that. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So like there's a lot of things that we've been taught. That's why in my book, Vegetation Over Medication, the tagline is the myths, lies, and truth about food and modern medicine. Because there's a lot of things that we've been taught. I mean, even you look at remember back in the day they used to have the food pyramid?
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You look at what they have today, it's totally different.
Yeah.
It's not the same anymore.
You know why? Because Mother Nature taught us that you're supposed to drink milk from your mama and
You
not.
know, like you remember the milk mustaches with all the athletes?
My bad, bro.
You supposed to drink milk from your mama, not from no fucking cow.
Yeah, you're not supposed to get it from an udder. You're supposed to get it from your mother.
Right. Right. But here's another thing.
Hey, Tyler, look, I'm on coconut milk. I switched from almond milk to coconut milk because the almond milk is basically poison in itself. You know what I'm saying?
My sister,
that's estrogen.
My sister used to pester me about that. My sister used to be like, yo, you should be drinking almond milk. It's good for you. Da 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 da. But you know,
but the thing is,
listen. Let me finish,
bro. Go ahead.
Let me finish. My immature self cannot put it past the fact that I'm drinking nut milk, so I can't do it. I can't do it.
This is not one of them
If the shit ain't got tits, I don't want it.
This is not one of them niggas that don't trust his boss because he knows they nuts.
Hey,
I got 6 kids, my nigga. Where do you think that shit came from? All that nut milk.
Growing almonds kills a lot of things, so that's why I don't mess with it.
I feel you. That's why. You see why I said I cut that shit off. I went straight to coconut milk because coconut milk is better for you. You see what a coconut milk looks like.
What about oat milk?
Nah, where you see titties and oat? Where there's titties and oat?
Bro. You gotta remember, we only supposed to be eating nuts and berries. You feel me?
Yes, berries and juices. That shit that kept his hair nice and coming to America. Just berries and juices.
All I know is a lot of people don't. You're not supposed to eat anything that's like, if you eat an animal, it's got to have a hoof foot. You're
can't. No, that's untrue too.
Eat any fish.
No, it's not supposed to have
any
a hoof.
fish without
it's not supposed to have a split hoof.
Fishes like catfish and stuff. It's really supposed to be a sin to eat that fish. You're not supposed to eat fish.
It's a bottom feeder.
It's a bottom feeder. Yeah.
You're not supposed to eat that.
We're not supposed to eat chicken either. We're supposed to eat like quail and not pheasants, but it's close to pheasants.
That's the equivalent.
See, I can't be part of this conversation. I can't be part of this conversation because I'm Puerto Rican and we eat everything.
We eat everything, you know what I'm saying? Feel me? But I don't eat pork. So
that's why our women don't be wanting to leave us and shit.
The Asian type people that just eat anything and everything. These motherfuckers don't differentiate anything.
Yeah,
I just finished eating Chinese food. That's another benefit of being Puerto Rican.
I like Chinese food, bro. I don't like Japanese
eat
food.
The ass out of a bat or something.
I don't like Japanese food.
I can't eat Japanese food. I can't eat something that means the same thing in 2 different languages.
These motherfuckers eat shit while the shit's still moving on the plate, man. That's all I'm saying.
No. Not staring at me while you still alive, motherfucker.
They eat shit that's still This shit's still wiggling.
I like barbecue, not barbecue.
Could you just imagine a goddamn octopus tentacle in your stomach squirming around?
Man.
Oh, don't do that, don't do that. I just finished eating, yo.
All right, I will get back into the video. Fuck those shit.
This shit gonna be in Technicolor here in a minute.
I'll hit y'all with this one right here.
Brother was up there, he knows about ancient Egypt. I'm like, wait a minute. There's only one raw law. The motherfuckers about ancient Egypt. They don't know about alchemy. You don't know shit about Kemet. Because all them gods and goddesses are inside of you. The alchemical body. So any motherfucker talk about that, I know ancient Egypt and don't know about alchemy. There's only one goddamn art form in Kemet. The royal art, alchemy. Everything is based on alchemy. And alchemy is the study of alchem, al, which means God, and Kim, which means black. The black God of the perfect black, Osiris, which is fucking melanin.
It's a good one, right?
Melanin.
I don't think it's over though.
Is a European identification of what they think activates those neurons in our body that makes us black. But when you break down our body, our biological structure, into what we would have to put it in, which is chemistry, biochemistry, melanin has no place. It's not to be found. What is found in the body that is attributed to melanin is carbon. Carbon not only determines the quality of life in black folks, carbon determines the quality of life in every living plant that exists that is natural. If carbon is absent, there's no life.
That's a fact.
There's no place.
That's the first thing I learned when I became a 5%er.
And
Carbon,
you know what else?
Carbon is a like element in everything on this planet. Everything in this universe.
You know what else, Smalls? If we don't have bees, we don't have trees. And if we don't have trees, we can't breathe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
why we need bees, frogs, because frogs have skin, and they're out there, and they're the first ones. If something ain't right, when you see frogs dying, okay, they indicators. Hey, shit's not right. We gotta find,
You know, I'm dyslexic. I do that shit backwards. I know you saying if you ain't got bees, you ain't got trees, and if you ain't got trees, you can't breathe. Well, I'm dyslexic, so if I want to breathe, I need my trees.
Yes, sir.
And I know my trees ain't gonna grow without no bees.
Right.
Hey.
Right. Shoot,
Say one more again, man.
They gotta, you need things to pollinate things, but
then you roll a couple of these.
I think about just things that we had when I was a kid, like this natural trees. Like
you mean weed, right? You mean weed, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. You should remember too then that we had trees that we can go get pears, oranges, apples, freaking. I'm talking about wild stuff.
Hey,
you got that's the real shit, yo.
Strawberries.
Back in the day.
Yo, listen, yo, that's some real shit he just said right now, because Orlando Brown might be a crazy crackhead motherfucker, but he be on one every now and then. And he said that shit. He's like, America's supposed to be the richest, most dangerous country in the world, right? So why we don't look like Dubai with our massive, beautiful buildings, building islands, and you know what I'm saying? Why our people is starving? Why our soldiers come home from fighting their wars to get spit on and to be left homeless with disabilities and shit? We supposed to have all these fruits in the street. Meanwhile, I live in motherfucking Florida, and everybody got a fucking orange tree in their backyard, but don't get caught hopping that fence trying to grab you an orange. They'll pepper your ass like your ass is in South Central talking about deuce.
Man,
they will pepper your ass in a heartbeat, brother.
Yeah.
That's where that barter and trade come into play, you know what I'm saying? Hey, she said, have y'all seen the video of a TikTok talking bees?
Well, you could just not even in people's yard. It would just be in like just places that you could just go growing wild.
Yeah, when I was in Puerto Rico, I remember being a kid walking down the street and passing by somebody's house and reaching up and grabbing a mango right off the motherfucking tree and eating that shit like nothing.
But see, here in America, we don't have nothing but fucking male fucking trees. We don't have no female trees. None.
No, they cut them all down.
None.
Recently, they cut them all down.
Everything they plant is male trees.
You remember when they were talking about the was it some kind of ash oak tree bug that was coming over here, termite that was eating all the trees and shit, so they were cutting all the trees down. You remember that shit?
Yeah, they started doing the mass sprayings and all that.
Yeah, and then all the bees and the birds started falling.
They were killing all the female trees.
Yeah, I remember that.
People started getting more allergies and stuff, and then they came out with
tell you what,
this,
I'm not saying I'm sensitive or anything, but I'm asthmatic. Yeah. And when there's something in the oxygen and the ozone layer that ain't supposed to be there, I'm one of the first people that notices that.
All I know is, I'm born 1974, child of the 80s, grew up fucking teenager night. But in the 80s, as a child, we used to do things that they call unsafe. They wouldn't let you do it anymore. Like we used to swim in the rivers. We used to
the creeks.
Does anybody remember the mosquito machines. They used to go out and spray for mosquitoes. And
we used to shoot them shits with paintball guns.
We used to run behind those things, inhaling all that shit.
Yeah, not my block. My block, we shot them shits with paintball guns. Get the fuck off the block, nigga.
Man,
I'd rather something stuck on me.
Bikes behind that shit, because in our mind, like, we get this shit on us, we definitely, because we going out in the woods. We ain't gonna get beat up by mosquitoes.
Hey, he thought it was deep.
He's like deep.
That shit ain't shit but mosquitoes.
Here's the thing. He's
like, this is the deepest of woods off.
Man, I should have died so many different times from shit. You know the shit I swam in? We swam in raw sewage.
Oh, I'm gonna ask you a question real quick. You swam in raw sewage, you followed around a mosquito bus. I'm sure you drank water out the fucking hose and everything as a kid.
Yeah.
Did you catch COVID? Did you catch COVID?
No, I did not catch COVID.
Me neither. And listen, not only did I not catch COVID, my girl at the time was working in the emergency room of a hospital with 19 motherfucking cases.
You know why I didn't catch COVID? Because like unlike other motherfuckers that's running around there washing their hands, fucking running around
we rub
here,
dirt on that shit.
being germaphobes and shit. I let that shit touch me. You know why? Because I have an immune system. And how's your immune system gonna motherfucking get strong if you don't give him shit to practice to kill him?
Yeah, the only thing I don't do is the flu shot because I don't trust that shit.
I don't get none of that shit. I haven't got any of that shit but a tetanus shot in all my years of time. I ain't never had nothing but a tetanus shot.
In all my years of life, you know what's the sickest I ever got?
I stepped on a nail and they gave me one and shit.
In all my years of life, you know what was the sickest I ever got? Because I rode my motorcycle in the rain.
All I know is these motherfuckers still ain't cured polio. These motherfuckers still ain't cured the common fucking cold. So, in my fucking mind is these motherfuckers got medicines for that shit. They probably do got the cure for these things. But why fucking cure it when you can get paid more trying to fucking just feel
listen, the first thing they say in the medical industry is there's no money in curing anything. There's money in treatment.
Why would you cure something when you ain't gonna get paid when you can just slowly
I've had asthma my entire life. Not one doctor has said, here, try this pill, it'll make it go away. But they real quick to sell me that pump for $250 every month.
Oh yeah, they won't get you. They told me I had asthma over this bitch. Man, I don't fuck asthma. That shit's in your head sometimes.
Hey, like they were talking
like
about
to
the
believe
food
that.
pyramid. It's all about what you eat too, man. Because a lot of people don't understand how if you eat a lot more fruits and vegetables or a lot more fucking nuts and berries and shit.
Nigga, I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm like an elf, nigga. My food pyramid is sugar, candy cane, sugar, candy corns, maple syrup, and Coca-Cola.
Shit. You made me want some motherfucking snacks right now. Don't play. We all out here with our motherfucking sweet lettuce. I tell you this, you know what this does to you. Everybody knows the motherfucking symptoms. Hungry, happy, sleepy. You know? Hungry, happy, you know, so you get up in here and start eating a goddamn bag of fucking nachos or
Now see, you went the wrong way. I was thinking more like gummy bears. That's how you know it's not natural for you. You see?
See, you got a sweet tooth. See,
I moved to Florida. I weighed 200 pounds.
Right now.
I moved to Florida 15 years ago. I weighed 200 pounds and I was rock solid, pure muscle. Then they told me if you got a nice set of tits, the cops won't give you a ticket.
No.
I didn't know those tits had to be on a woman.
I tell you this, yeah. You catch the wrong police, he ain't gonna want a motherfucking you ain't gonna want him to look at
my bad, tits. Mike. You all right, Mike? You all right?
Mikey going over there dying over there.
I almost killed him, I almost killed him. That ain't the first time this happened. I almost killed him a few times, yo. I gotta be careful what I say.
Yeah.
Because Mike one time came on my podcast talking about I'm a black man. I'm like, no, nigga, you a beige man.
You made me spit up my water. I was trying to drink, man.
Man, they up there about to die over there on us.
Yeah, I be almost killing him sometimes, yo.
Don't die on his nephew.
Nah, I love that dude. He can't die.
I'm good. It's just reincarnating, man. That's all.
Yo, listen, guys, I'm gonna jump off because I just rolled up and my daughter's calling me. She's calling me to smoke. So
yes, sir.
Hey, sounds like a plan. Sounds like a
Yeah,
plan.
that's my bonding moment with my daughter every night when she gets home from work.
Already.
She video chats me, and me, her, and my wifey sit here. We smoke a spliff. We bullshit for a little while. She goes
There's
to
no
sleep, and I
better way
play
to
my game.
bond.
Hell yeah, I love it. I love it.
I'm gonna tell you this before you go. You know, that's what the natives did. They called it smoking the peace pipe.
Yeah. Actually, the word was pakalelo.
Yeah,
pakalelo pipe.
There you go.
Pakalelo. Not that I know anything about that, but I am a native Taino.
All I like is the pipe. I just like the,
Oh, I got one here too with feathers on it and all that. Yeah, it's just badass.
Yeah, I've been looking. See, I've been on the hunt for me a nice man. Just like I've been telling my nephew, like, hey, I need to find me a real authentic.
I got you, yo. I got you, Jojo. If I find one, I got you, bro. Because I live around a lot of Native American communities out here.
Man, because that's what I've been looking for, the real authentic. Now I know.
If I find one, I got you, bro. I had to go far for mine, but if I find one close by for yours, I got you.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll fuck around and send you mine. The official peace pipe came from Florida for you.
There you go. That's what I like.
Hey, I'm gonna hit this video real quick, y'all.
See, people think taxes pay for your city, right? Look up what y'all can Google this right now. Look up what a muni is. M-U-N-I. A muni bond, a municipal bond. That's what pays for your city. It's your Social Security credit that's paying for every city. They're taking loans against your Social Security number to create a city.
And who here files the 1040 tax form? Right?
It's okay. You can raise your hand.
You can raise your hand.
We ain't gonna put no cameras on you.
Right?
Yeah,
Now,
stay low. Stay low. You stay low, boy.
So the 1040, according to the
project a little bit, bro.
Okay, according to the IRS codes, right? That form is a tribute to Great Britain.
That's it.
Now that form. Now I'm not talking about the other forms. So when you file your 1040, you're giving that away to Great Britain as a tribute. And what is a tribute? It's a gift, right? It's a tax. What is a tax? If you want to Google tax, it is a contribution imposed.
Black Law's Dictionary.
Black's Law Dictionary. Contribution is a gift. Imposed means it's forced. So now a tax means that you're forced to give a gift. That's kind of an oxymoron.
Making sense?
Y'all see what that said?
Man.
Y'all want to build on that one? Yo, what up? Hey, Brandon, jump up here, bro. Post this link real quick. I think I got it started up there. Hold on. Oh, that was it.
Ricky, no. Yeah, that's crazy.
They try to hustle us, man. That's what I liked about Popeye. You remember Popeye the Sailor Man?
Of course I do.
That nigga was fighting taxes.
I told you that I was fooled with him. He taught me a lot. Don't listen to propaganda. He was the first one that taught me in grade school when I got my ass whooped, thinking that spinach really made you strong like that. And one go. Got my butt kicked in the face by the freaking school bully. Punched me in the eye, made me run around in circles of 3 trees, ran to the principal, got him in trouble. Yeah, I did. Trying to defend somebody. I learned my lesson about that too. Keep my big nose out my other people's business.
Hey, but some of that stuff.
No, the real what's this thing? No good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah.
That's what I really learned. No good.
But Popeye taught us, like, I was talking about the movie live action. It taught us about the taxes and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he taught us that, like, people fucking ruling the world and they're taxing us on taxing us, and then how they're gonna tax us again, I don't know, but they do it.
Right. Well,
So
that's what look here. You just think about all the taxes that we pay here in America. Our streets should be paved in gold. We shouldn't have any freaking potholes. No, it's just, oh my God, we just should have free healthcare. We should have, like I said, beautiful architecture. Man, no, it should be enforced to keep America. Man, it just should be laws. Our laws are crazy and things that's like really. You should enforce keeping America beautiful. You should enforce the little laws. That way, they won't break the big laws.
exactly.
If that makes sense.
But it's more. I think if the government doesn't know how to police itself, then we the people should be the police.
Well,
no, I'm talking about for the government. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody should be able to, hey, like, dude, you're not doing your job.
The police need police to police the police because of the corruption inside the police or in the police department. You say, they got the internal affairs and stuff, but you still got motherfuckers that need the internal affairs on the internal affairs because they corrupt too.
Hey, blessings, y'all. Blessings.
Blessings, brother.
You
hey, you want to get into some other stuff real quick, bro?
You can't win in a rigged game.
Hell no, because you already know who holds the cards.
There's no winning in a rigged game. Everybody's gonna win is the motherfucker, like you said. All luck is to the house.
Hey, look at there's no point in bluffing when you already know that your hand ain't gonna make it.
Yeah.
All you can do is fold, make sure you don't lose nothing. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Now here's the thing: if you pick up something and it's this trash, but if it doesn't if it doesn't cost anything to take a sneaky peek, you take a sneaky peek.
Yeah.
Because that sneaky peek by the just because your hand look like garbage, that flop could come out garbage to go with your garbage. Well, I should say the freaking
I go with an I. Hey, how long you been looking up that shit and not saying it? Oh wait, yeah, you said your phone died. No, it's I spell it.
So you gotta have your chargers and stuff around. Have your shit charged up like I did. Now my shit's on 100% looking lovely. But I know. Now you know what, now, Mike, I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. Since you was talking about hamburgers earlier, now I want a freaking hamburger.
You gotta get that grass-fed ground beef.
Oh, we got that organic stuff.
Yeah, we got that. Yeah, we got that. That's all we know over here. Organic.
Let me see.
We can't be running around here. That's why I'm so healthy at my age. Shoot, I'll be 50 years old. I'll tell you this. I skip and jump around here. I know my friends. I look at a lot of my friends my age, and I just look at them like, Jesus Christ, you take that much medicine? You walk. I saw my buddy the other day. That bug looked like he was walking around half dead. He only 2 years older than I am. It's how you carry yourself, how you take care of yourself. You run around here eating that bullshit. Yeah, you're gonna feel that shit. Hopefully.
Hey, I'm gonna play this video though.
Go ahead.
There is a misconception that blacks and Native Americans aren't the same people, when in fact they are the same people. This bloodline is the original bloodline on this plane, since we live in a plane, not a planet. But this is the original man. They're all black people. you would realize that you're going to start to see a pattern of black Native Americans having association with the ancient Hebrew Israelites of the past. There's a big correlation in history between the black Native Americans and Florida. You see, a lot of people don't know Florida has strong ties to the Bible. A lot of people don't realize that the Noah's Ark story, the wood that was building Noah's Ark, came from Florida, right? Gopher wood. Now, when you look at these black Native American women, I'm sure that every black man in America has an auntie that looks similar to them. This is why I do not like the concept of Black History Month, is because they use all of their attention to talk about blacks, Negroes in America in slavery exclusively, but they fail to mention the black Native Americans during this time, the original copper-colored people. Now, I want to share something with you. In the 1800s, the term Native Americans, the Indians, their noun was American or American, right? That means that you are an original colored brown face in America. That term, American, excluded Europeans or Caucasians from being called that. Caucasians came over and changed that culture, but originally a white face in this world couldn't be defined as an American. You have to understand that Caucasians write these history books and they leave certain important facts out of the book to show your real identity, just like they do with the Bible, where they take out specific books that they don't want you to know about so they can manipulate you and give you their ideologies without you thinking for yourself. The devil doesn't like a free thinker. He wants to control your mind. Now bear with me. I know this video is a little long, but these next few slides is going to hit home for a lot of people. Most history books and historians are going to describe black Native Americans as a mixed race because they feel like Africans came over and mixed with the Indians and that's how they became black. This is why everyone has the notion that the black Native Americans have African descent. This is not the case. And it is type racist to call a black man African, assuming that his heritage comes from Africa. That's very racist. That's equivalent of every time I see a white person in America, I say, oh, they're European. Which, from their ancestry, technically I'll be more correct calling them Europeans than them calling black people African Americans. It makes a notation that natives weren't black to begin with, and they were. That's why they were helping the Africans run from slavery, because they were already black, helping their brothers. Look at these pictures below. All you will see is dark.
Like for part 2.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man.
And that makes sense because what is the Chickasaw? I think that's what it was. Chickasaw Indian.
We the Mayans, man.
Yeah, if you pay attention, dude, that's what Chicago is.
We the Mayans, we the Aztecs,
All
we the
that.
Atlanteans.
We the races that disappeared, basically.
Yeah, that's why it shouldn't. I'm like Morgan Freeman said. That's why it shouldn't be a black history. It should just be history. Don't nobody else in history have a freaking history of their own history. You don't see no Jewish History Month. You don't see no freaking Mexican History Month. You don't see no Native American History Month. You don't see none of these other history months. Only Black History Month, and then you don't even get your real history, even in that so-called month.
History. It's a whitewash. Yeah, you get a. I don't even know, man. You get somewhat of a month.
You know?
I mean, you get a whole lunar cycle. There you go. Let's say it like that. You get a lunar month.
Nah, I think that Black History Month came off of one of them bills, man. I think that was like to make people shut up. Cause you got to think about it. That Pan African, that shit had swept America hard. They were talking about Pan
Man, that
African.
shit ain't nothing but a pacifier for the motherfucking black race. That's all that shit was.
Right. That's all it was, right. But cause you don't want people to keep on going deep. Like you got folks like Dane Calloway
Because you think
that's going
we don't
deep.
have no more black leaders. We don't have no more.
They take out our black leaders.
Because everyone we get, like you said, they take them out. We don't have anybody that's, and then you think about, like, who? Farrakhan, ain't nobody following him. Ain't nobody gonna be following him. Not no.
Look at he whacked a dude that would have been somebody to follow. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X would have been the best candidate. You know what I'm saying?
But Malcolm X found out
Because you can't
Yeah.
follow somebody that's gonna, if you're trying to bring the races together, you can't follow somebody that's just on separation of the races. America always has and always will be a great melting pot. That was even in the Constitution. Y'all heard of the great melting pot before?
Yeah.
If you haven't, go watch the little the School of Rock. They taught you all about that, and even in that, the School of Rock told you about the Great American Melting Pot.
Man, the more I go down and find out about our real history, I'm trying to figure out how these niggas let these folks finesse us, man.
What I feel?
How you go for any of this? Like,
hey, you wanna know how? I have to let Pharaoh say it though. Y'all wanna watch this next video?
Wait, hold on 1 second.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this before you play that. How can we eliminate racism? By everybody. That's by everybody just sleeping with everybody. Everybody just make one race.
Who hates us more than us? Who hates us more than us? Huh?
Who?
So us. I said, who hates us more than us? No one.
All I say, if everybody just makes be a pit of, if everybody just has a bit of every race in them, it can't be no races because you that's color too. It's like no.
Every race came from a dark melanated race. So technically, we
all brothers and sisters.
We all brothers and sisters in a sense.
It's all shades of gray. That's all y'all gotta remember. We all different shades of gray.
It's just when the great separation happened and the plane split up, and the land bridge was taken away.
What it was is Mountain Meru left.
I really don't think that. I don't really think it was. I think it been portals. I think portals been here.
Yeah,
I
but
think
they control them now.
Right. I think they've been using it. That's how they was getting. That's how we was getting all around.
Yeah.
Without. Because all you gotta do is just look at the hieroglyphics of anything they show you that's Egyptian, that's us. Anything they show you, and you really just look at it, and you look at it, you like, damn, man, they describing shit that we use today. You get what I'm saying? Like, they can't be that dumb. You know what I'm saying? If we don't know how the hell they built the pyramids, how we smarter than them?
Man, that's because all that stuff was gifted from a different. I'm not even gonna say a race of people. I'm gonna say a different species of people that didn't live here on this plane. They were in from a different plane that got that technology. That's why ain't nobody can match it or find it ever since. It's like, because it's not man-made. It's not from us. All of this stuff is here's another thing. A lot of people tend to think that because we live in a modern society that people weren't smart. People were smart, probably smarter than us right now back then. That's why we can't figure out their technology.
Right.
You understand?
Well, let me play this video right.
Go ahead.
This video right here is about why black women need to stop talking down on black men. And so let me give my disclaimer before, I proceed. My first video ever, okay, years ago, the black woman is God. My first lecture ever, the black woman is God. I've done plenty of videos on this channel, uplifting black women, why the black woman is amazing, etc. I will never, ever not be on the side of black women, okay? But this needs to be said for this reason, okay? Not to try to devalue or, degrade the importance of toxic masculinity in the black community, but to bring to the forefront the attention of the propaganda, okay, that's being put into the minds of these youth, black youth specifically, to not value each other, okay? And so men have substances in our brain to where we perform most proficiently when we feel needed, okay? If you make a man feel that he's not useful, okay, then he will reject the situation where he doesn't see himself applicably healthy in, okay? And so with that being said, all of this niggas ain't shit culture or I don't need no man culture and whoop-de-whoop, okay? Females, y'all need to stop that and stop that propaganda, okay? Because that is doing nothing more than upholding the patriarchy, and you mad because you want to be dealt with and worshipped in a form of matriarchy, yet you destroying anybody's potential to want to build a matriarch with you. Okay, that's point one. And point two, okay, you have no room to talk down on someone who has uplifted, valued you, and went through all of the hardships you went through since day one, period. And so with that being said, let me say this, okay? Black women have amnesia, okay? Y'all motherfuckers got amnesia, all right? Let me say why. See, y'all will sit here and dog us. Black men ain't shit, black men ain't that. Put a name on it. Who you talking about? You talking about these artificial-minded, toxic men out here that's just as on the same frequency as you? What kind of black man are you talking about? See? Because I don't see none of y'all women out here learning about Malcolm X. I don't see y'all out here talking about Khalid Muhammad. I don't hear y'all out here praising Shaka Zulu. Okay? I don't see you, donating to them people's families the way you donate to these rappers. Okay? And these basketball players who could give a fuck about you. So let me give y'all a history lesson before I go in. And I want to say this to all my queens out there. I love y'all regardless. But I have to say this because there's an attack on masculinity, specifically black masculinity. And y'all are the number one gatekeepers of this attack. And I'm going to show you how. Y'all sit here and grade us by the influence of colonizers. See, let me give you an example, right? Black women say, are men we talk about racism, right? The world is racist, right? If a white man ride up on you on a bike and ask you for your number, you're going to assume that white man is just exercising. You're not going to assume he broke at all. That white man being in a negative financial position is going to be in the top 5 bottom thoughts that you have about why he's on the bike. If a black man ride up on you on a bike and ask you for your number, the first thing you're going to do is assume he broke because he ain't got no car. So why is this important? Who is upholding the negative standards and stereotypes in the community? Huh? Who is niggas ain't out here talking about if a female ain't got no money, we can't talk to them. You judging us by something we didn't create. Huh? How about you judge us by the standards that we set, not by the standards that we did not set? White people invented money. Romans and Greeks invented the monetary system. Okay? Because they didn't have natural resources. So they had to create something of value in order to deal with each other with. Ain't no gold, ain't no crystals, ain't no goddamn iron and all of these minerals. Ain't none of that in Egypt. Just a little cell phone, your little iPhone you be on today. That shit came from Africa. It didn't come from Europe. Okay? So don't judge. You, for one, you already fucking up. Because you judging us by standards we did not set. So let's just go down the timeline. Okay? Black men built the pyramids. You know why we built the pyramids? Not just as energetic electromagnetic power sources, okay? But to represent the woman's womb. When you put that bikini and that thong on, what your womb look like? A triangle, okay? The pyramid is the representation of a woman's ability to sustain life. Never been duplicated. Never, ever. And until Europeans started making mechanical means to construct buildings, the pyramid was the biggest man-made construct on the planet Earth until today. Never been duplicated. Nowhere around the world can you find a pyramid with a pointy top. We did that for you. Built you temples all around this world, not just in Egypt, all around the world. You got temples that are dedicated to women. The black woman is God. That teaching didn't come from, whatchamacallit, just somebody made up. That come from Egypt. The word, my name Pharaoh. The word Pharaoh, when you break it down, come from per-eye. Per-eye, per means high, I meant house of the woman. The word per-eye means high house of the woman. The bloodline, the matrilineal system, the bloodline of the pharaohs was passed down through the mother. Okay? So yes, pharaohs had 4 or 5 wives, but they was the head. Y'all was the law writers, we was the law enforcers. Egypt was a matrilineal society. So our royalty came from our mama. We understood that. We respected that. Y'all motherfucking women have been on a motherfucking high horse since day one. This is why Africa is matrilineal. We call Africa Mama Africa. We call Earth Mother Earth. We call the universe a womb, Mama Nuke. Okay? So now where did y'all go wrong? You came over here and started fucking with these patriots, these Europeans, this patrilineal system. Okay? And then you got the nerve to talk shit about us like we wasn't shackled with you. Like we wasn't running away with you. Like we wasn't sinking the motherfucking boats on the Atlantic and drowning to death to save your motherfucking ass. Okay? Then we get out of slavery. Okay? We done did all of this shit, conquered motherfucking lands. We invented martial arts. We invented science. We invented alchemy. We invented this shit. Okay? We done did all of this shit for you. And then we come over this bitch, have one little funky ass error in history, get out of slavery, and you gonna look at me talking about why I'm not in the house when you the one that accepted food stamps in Section 8, when clearly the white man said, if he give you food stamps in Section 8, I can't be there. So you gonna talk shit about me not being there when you accepted a fucking handout from the European that you knew would get me out your life. And you gonna talk shit about that and the effect that caused on all of these motherfuckers in this community? Yeah, we fucked up. I'm not excusing niggas, but I'm on you right now. I get on niggas again next just to make you feel good. But right now it's on you. You didn't accept some shit that got me out the house. Then you go complain I ain't in the house? Huh? Go look it up. You couldn't get Section 8 and food stamps if a man was living with you. You still can't now. Then you gonna talk shit about why I'm not in the house. What kind of slap in the face is I don't even want to be in the motherfucking house? That's tree. You didn't just throw me in the garbage. So I done built all these motherfucking shit, created all of this shit in your honor, fought with you all through slavery, all about 4-5 slavery, Arab, Portuguese, British, French, European, all this for you, and you gonna kick me out the house for some motherfucking food stamps. Okay, then you don't want to talk to me if I'm smart, cause I'm a nerd. That's geeky. That's not popping. I seen a fucking status on Instagram, somebody talking about some niggas that go to work and come home and play the game is boring. It had 160,000 shares. But niggas that go out here and kill motherfuckers senselessly and sell drugs and don't take care of their kids, that's popping? That's popping? So you gotta ask yourself, why you don't see no rich black intellects? Huh? That's pro Afrocentric thought. I ain't saying racist, I ain't saying kill the white, I ain't saying none of that. I'm saying why you don't see no black men that think like me rich? It's not cause the white man. It's because we don't support it. Specifically, the women don't support it. If women supported masculine, intellectual black men, the way that they support these basketball niggas, these football niggas, and the rest of these fuckboy niggas, we wouldn't have a problem. Why was Malcolm X not a billionaire? Why y'all didn't support that man like that? Why Khalid Muhammad wasn't a billionaire? Why Dr. Sabi wasn't a billionaire? But Future don't even do drugs, and he a millionaire? And you dancing the freak hoe? But we can't even, you scared to even say Malcolm X's name on an interview.
Hey, I was just saying, he was speaking on some big facts. All I was saying is we hate ourselves more than we hate the next person, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's because you gotta remember that shit was programmed into us. We see it on TV. We seen it on Bad Girls Club. You know what I'm saying?
You went to school with it. You learned it. You got a doctorate into school with it. So yeah, of course.
Not only that, but you've seen it more or less in the music.
Especially in the music nowadays. Yeah.
So yeah, exactly. We were conditioned.
Hey, here's another thing. You know, at least they had back then. They had the decency to hide it. They just do it in plain. You know, they hide it in plain sight now.
That's what I'm scared of, though, huh? Because if they figure it's okay to just annex us from our country and shit, you know what I'm saying? And we was just gonna let it ride. Shit, I'm under the 5, you under the what, 6? We do this shit with flip flops and all that shit.
I don't know, man. It's just the world we live in, I guess, man.
All right, peace, B. Brandon said he up out of here.
Yeah.
I got 2 more videos. I think 1. I'm gonna see if I played this one. Let me check.
There is a misconception that.
Yeah, that's the one I played. I got 1 video left. Let's play that one.
Puff can't even hear it. I know he can't. He couldn't.
Puff can't hear a hit? That's kind of crazy.
Hey, you could unmute yourself on.
After Diddy rejected the song, Drake decided to still keep it. Drake then decided to upload the song on SoundCloud and see what comes of it. 0 to 100 blew up almost immediately after it was released. In fact, I think we all agree that 0 to 100 is one of Drake's biggest songs ever. After it was released in July 2014, 0 to 100 ended up becoming not only one of the biggest songs of that year, but many publications even named it one of the best songs of that year. This track has since been certified platinum, and Drake indeed struck gold with it. It had a similar flow to another Drake classic, Started From the Bottom. 0 to 100 was so successful that it was used for commercials, and it even became part of the soundtrack of NBA 2K16. And this same beat that Diddy passed on was also used for the 2014 BET Hip Hop Awards on Stage Cypher. With how successful 0 to 100 became, it's no surprise that Diddy started to feel some kind of way about the whole incident. What makes this worse for Diddy is that 0 to 100 was then nominated for not 1, but 2 Grammys that same year. The song was nominated for Best Rap Performance and Best Rap Song. So Diddy caught a massive L here. The producer Boy Wonder stated the whole issue was just a misunderstanding.
Like, was that really supposed to be his record? Like, why was that? Why did it become a Drake?
You heard it. Yeah, that was a whole crazy situation.
Well, we're past it now. They're friends. Everybody's friends.
Yeah. It was a bit of a misunderstanding.
Everybody's
I
cool.
won't get into crazy
Everybody's
details,
buddy.
but it was a misunderstanding.
One sucks, one swallows.
Both ends, and you know they solved the situation.
Yeah.
And I'm glad because we don't need those guys to be mad at each other. And
Now, although Boy Wonder stated that the whole issue was resolved, Diddy's reactions later showed that it wasn't. Later that same month in July 2014, Diddy decided to play 0 to 100 during one of his performances. But the intro he gave to the song tells you exactly how he feels about the situation. Diddy stated that the song was stolen from him.
I'm gonna play this next beat. I gave that this stolen from me. Play that.
He said stolen from him. He said they stole it from
down
him.
after this.
Fugazi.
Until Diddy and Drake met again at the same club in Miami where Drake snatched the mic from him months earlier. They were both at the club to celebrate DJ Khaled's 39th birthday party. Diddy apparently tried to talk to Drake about the whole issue, but the sixth god was being slick about it. Drake was simply having none of it. However, just as Drake was leaving the party, Diddy confronted him after he entered his car. Drake came down from his car to talk to Diddy, and this is where the entire situation goes berserk. No one knows exactly what was said, but Diddy slapped Drake so hard, and the sixth god went from 100 to red face to tears real quick. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but after Diddy hit Drake, a huge fight began, and Drake even dislocated his shoulder and had to be taken to the hospital. Now, some reports even state that Drake ended up in a wheelchair after this.
Said that they had to push him in a wheelchair back to the hotel in Miami.
Diddy denied hitting Drake, but apart from 50 Cent, even Charlamagne
confirmed the grassy fit
did happen.
So there was no footage of this based on people that I've spoken to close to the situation. Diddy really did punch Drake in the face.
He's like, boy, you wouldn't just believe.
Hey, I was like this. This boy
slapped Drake.
Was a Disney character, all right? This dude played as the grassy, all right?
That's what I heard.
That's exactly
Then he
what I
whispered
heard.
in his ear, let me pay you this amount of money and slap you.
Broke that on the back.
And you act like I dislocated your shoulder.
0 to 100.
And
I knew exactly.
we gonna be cool about it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gonna get your money. And then, hey, on top of that, you get chopped with that. You know what I'm saying? And you know Drake ain't turning down nothing but his collar. His daddy a pimp. Come on now.
So let me put these bully niggas on notice by letting them know Drake is family. And the weak shit from Puffy and Suge is on my radar. First of all, Puffy feeling like he can put his hands on my family, open the doors for his family to be touched.
Drake then finally responded to the whole issue about a year later, when he seemed to take several shots at Diddy on the song 4 PM in Calabasas. Lines such as, even had the OGs trying to press me, ha 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 ha, no way out cause I'm already in it. Diddy is definitely an OG, and the ha 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 line mocks the way Diddy said the line on his own song, Can't Hold Me Down. And the no way out line is also a reference to Diddy's debut album. He takes shots at Diddy again.
Yeah.
Wow.
That way. See? Tell me, man. It's all rigged. Mob ties, exactly, bro. Mob ties. It's all rigged. And they pay for the shit too.
Right?
It's just like Fortnite. They pay to play. And Diddy got so far into debt, you know what I'm saying? That the feds is coming after him now. You know what I mean?
It's over for that fucker.
Yeah, that's why I said the feds is coming after him.
No, it might be game over for him. He might, you know, if he got any little stash anywhere, he might try to wiggle out of it and you know, get a little bit less, but he gonna get something. But yeah, they want him.
Yeah, they do. Definitely do.
You know, so. But like I said, if he's got any little money that they ain't took, you know, he ain't got any kickback fees, get him a good lawyer, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, and I'll say it again, billionaires do not go to jail. You know, they on a whole different tax bracket and a whole different plane and a whole different just plain set of rules for them, you know?
Yeah, basically.
What's that movie with Bill Murray when they were bowling? Kingpin, I believe.
I think it is Kingpin.
And once he won that $1 million, what was the line? I am above the law.
I do not recall.
Well, that was the line, and I'm gonna tell you this: once you get to, like I say, once you get to a certain tax bracket, that shit holds true, because all you have to do is grease the right palms.
Oh yeah, of course. Even if that palm is a hook hand, you know what I'm saying?
You know, shit.
Hey, he was greasing that old lady just so he could stay in that room, right?
Right.
Yeah. Come on now.
You know,
in this world, there's a pay to play system, and if you want to participate in the society that the government has constructed,
well,
you have to pay.
And if you think that's bullshit, go look at the movie called Back to School, and there's a scene in there where Rodney Dangerfield is talking to his teacher about doing business with the construction workers who are Teamsters, and everybody knows what a Teamster really is.
Mm-hmm.
I like to see what you're gonna get when he was talking about the concrete and the garbage people that's gonna do this. He's talking about he doesn't know about kickbacks and bribe. Well, I'm sorry, but in the real world, these are freaking real things.
Yeah.
Not know, what you're learning in college. Nah, this the real world, buddy. I'm telling you now. Just know. Hey, Uncle Sam wants his grease ham. If you don't know what that is, that's his Christmas goose.
Yep.
Tell you right now, they want that money.
That's 7 pounds of flesh.
They want it. They want it. They gonna get it. They gonna get it regardless. So it's like what's that movie I'm About It, when he told him you can take it like a man or you gonna take it like a bitch, but you gonna take it. That's how Uncle Sam coming.
Yeah. I thought you was gonna go into the boondocks. Like, we can do this the easy way or the hard way, but either way, Tom, I'm gonna get some butt.
Uncle Sam is the booty warrior.
Yeah, he is the booty warrior. Yeah, you right. You right. He coming for that ass.
I tell you what, if anybody's had a fucking been audited, I'm quite sure it doesn't feel good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it don't
either. How would you like to go pull your pants down and run backwards through a cornfield?
Man, look here, I ran through a cornfield with clothes on. All right. That shit still cuts. It don't matter how slow you run either, that shit'll catch you. It's like grip tape.
It's weird. What I'm gonna say is it's not a pretty picture. It's not gonna bode well for you.
I know. That's what I'm saying. If you got hairy cheeks trying to run backwards, ain't fun for you. You know what I'm saying?
It's not gonna be good for you.
It's not gonna be good for you.
No.
That's for the Rob Schneider animals out there. You know what I'm saying?
But
them hairy beasts.
Dana White, I don't agree with a lot of things he says, but he said one thing that I tend to agree with. He said, once you get to a certain point in your life with your money, you want to keep the fucking government out your damn business. You don't want to have anything to do with them. They don't want, and you don't want them to have anything to do with you.
Mm-hmm. But at a certain extent, that means you have to buy you some land, and you have to end up working within the construct of what their means is in a society where you want to be a sovereign citizen. Know that you can't really depend on the government, but they still work for you because you're a citizen nonetheless. You're an American. You know what I'm saying? They work for us anyways. That's what us.
So we think that they work for us.
Well, no, technically they work for us.
But do they?
He said lost y'all. Lost y'all.
But do they?
Man, I'm just saying the government's fucked up, y'all.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers trying to get you.
Here's where we lost control. The government. We're not supposed to fear the government. The government is supposed to fear the people. But it's the other way around now. We fear the government. The government should fear us. You understand what I'm saying?
He said, "Come back, Mike."
Because, man, if people would really pull together and over. You see what they did when Donald Trump told them to go. If they would have had some real, if that movement would have had some real brain behind it, they could have took some shit over for real, for real. I mean, look how lackadaisical they were, and the you know, they just let them do what they just come on, you know. Then nobody put no for. I'm just saying, you know, if that would have been a, but like I said, it was just a different color skin. You know, that would have been a different color skin doing that. You know. Oh, you best believe a lot more blood would have been spilled. You know, she had right on that.
Hey,
the government definitely does suck.
Let's say this. We know that a lot more is going to spill. How can we prevent that?
If you really want to know the answer, you have to revolt. You have to overthrow. You know. Just think about this. The laws that we haven't changed any other constitution. We haven't changed any of these so, you know, that were raped. When were them things written? 17 something? It is 2024. We haven't written anything new. You know,
I feel what Angela says.
A lot of those laws have become obsolete because of what the time we live in.
I said like this, we already starting to boycott because look at McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? People ain't going to start going to McDonald's because of Bill Gates. I hope not anyways, because look, they're going to be putting this shit in the vegetables. Like they said, they already got the lettuce and the tomatoes.
That's why we don't have seeds in our fruit anymore. Yeah. Or any of our produce. They don't want you to grow your own.
But you know what they are growing? The seeds in us.
I'm telling you.
I should say disease in us. So.
And it's like, man, I'm telling you now, the government is so corrupt, so just, it's like, it's like a movie. And the plot line, you know what I'm saying? It's like, when are the good guys gonna just get it? When are we just gonna say enough is enough? We no.
Well, you know what we say, right? Goonies never die. So as long as we keep going, you know what I'm saying, we ain't really got too much to worry about.
You hear what Angela said?
Yeah.
We become too dependent on them, and that is true. We have become too dependent on the government for everything, handouts, and just you know, sucking off the tip.
This is what happened. We stopped incorporating money into the mom and pops of the shops. You know what I'm saying? And we started going to the big corporations and spending money with them. We stopped learning how to make our clothes. So we started buying import because we wanted something better. Instead of learning how to make the shit that they made. You know what I'm saying?
Just think about it. It's a damn shame that black folk did better in their own economy when back in like, man, when they just got freed and they started building their own town, how good and stuff, until they came with like Black Wall Street. You know, we don't have anybody because we don't pull together anymore. That's when we pull together.
That's what it is.
You know?
Dude, look at Unc. We used to have block parties and feed the whole neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like you said before, it stems from the music. A lot of that music has put us apart from each other.
Yep.
You know?
Now, and on top of that, the city wants money for stuff that we as a neighborhood should be able to do.
You know? And it's like I said, you know, these are the times more people need to wake up. You go, George Carlin was a comic. He been touched on this stuff long time ago before he died.
I wish I had one of his videos. I play it. He's a great him,
Man,
man.
you know, he, like I said,
Yeah.
that's why, you know, about my immune system, you know, because you have to give that stuff to kill. How you gonna get? How is it gonna be strong? How you if everything you touch, you wipe your hands and you do all this and you killing the germ before you making it weak.
Hey, but at the same time, you gotta look at it like this too. How we digest food, the more foods that we give that take long to break down, our body has to eat and take that shit. And it takes longer to, you know what I'm saying? Because we keep consuming instead of waiting for that shit to break down. Like how I only eat like once a day. You know what I'm saying? If you don't give your body enough time to break the shit down, your body's gonna keep working. When that shit starts to gargle and shit, people like, oh, I'm hungry. Like, no, dude, you're digesting food. That's called your
Yeah.
digestive system.
Oh yeah.
Let that shit work. You know what I'm saying? As soon as that shit stops working, then you can feed it.
Right. Exactly. But you know, a lot of people, you know, hear that and say that's just some hearsay, and they'll do what I just did, wipe it, throw it off. You know, you can give the good information, you can put it out there, and it's what the people are going to do with it. Either they're going to take it and do something with it, or they're just going to, you know, live their regular life and, you know.
Yeah. Well,
It's
thing
like,
is, like Ten said, basically they made us materialistic and want their worldly possessions instead of God's gift.
see, that's another thing where they, you know, because things that didn't have a value, you know, it didn't have a value. You like, what had value? Food, you know, shelter.
Gold.
No,
Value.
no. See. Civilized man put a fucking, you know.
No, I'm saying if in the past tense you said what had value, I like that's one
You
of the
know,
things.
I'm saying, I'm talking about real value to a person. Look here. What value is a piece of gold to a starving man in the middle of the desert? What value is the biggest chunk of gold to a starving man in the middle of the desert? What is he gonna want more? Water or that gold?
Water.
That's all I'm saying.
Of course you're gonna want God. I mean shit.
You know?
He's the only reason why you're here in the first place.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you know, that's gonna, after we're gone, that's still gonna be here. That same piece of gold. It's gonna be here. It's gonna be here long after a lot of people are gone.
Yep.
You know? So, you know, oh, you want this? I'm rich in life. You know? I'm like Bob Marley. If I'm rich, no, I'm not rich in that. I ain't rich in it. I'm not rich in monetary value, but I'm rich with friendship. I'm rich with people that love me.
Mm-hmm.
I have more wealth than that. I tell you this. There's a lot of lonely billionaires out there.
Yeah. Oh, hey, but Tim, man, the thing is that you ain't gotta feed your whole town, man. As long as they family, they could eat, and you ain't got well, fucking charge people for food, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as you barter and trade, because that's basically what we have to go back to, anyways, is bartering and trade.
You know, that's how it was. You know, the community pulled together. You know, if you didn't have it, if I didn't have one thing, you did. Well, I got this, you got that. Well, let's trade this. Now I got this and you got that. You know, you know, and that's how it's supposed to be. But now it got to the point where everybody just wants. I want it all. We're not sharing. We're not doing any of that. We're just looking out for us, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up in a time where your neighbors looked out for everybody. You knew damn near all your neighbors. Your kids played with their kids. You went to their house and ate. They came to your house and ate. Your dad and them went to work together with their dad. Your mother and them were in sewing clubs with them. You know, I knew everybody on my block.
When we were kids, yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying I knew all the people, all the parents.
After 9/11, none of that shit happens no more.
People would just look out for each other more than they do, and that's another thing. It's like we got cold and just our hearts have been hardened, and nobody really loves each other like that. You know, it's like, man, if you just look out for people, you know, and pay it forward, good things will happen to you. You will see that.
Yep.
You know? That's why I feel like my life, you know, I've had my downs, but I tell you this, I've had more ups than I've ever had downs. And even my downs were fucking, I can't even really call them downs because they were great to be in.
Well, all I know is this: what didn't kill me only made me stronger. What didn't hurt me only taught me that shit. I know I should know better next time. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still alive and I went through a lot of shit. Motherfuckers never experienced half the shit that we experience in a day-to-day life, but we talk to them just to relate. You know what I'm saying?
Man, a lot of people ain't experienced much of the stuff I experienced the first 10 years of my life. You know? Yeah, most of these people out here have what do you call spoons or silver spoons in their mouth, and they're coddled constantly. You know, we fell, we had to pick ourselves up. You know, but man, rub some dirt on it.
Yeah, fact.
Walk it off.
That's how I was. I grew up. I played football. I wore shoulder pads, knee pads, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I knew once I get knocked down, get back up again because the game ain't over.
You know, that's why. But then again, like I said, that's why we had sharecropping and shit. That's where a lot of that came from. You know, we don't have the money to get the land to do the stuff, but you have that. But you don't have the money to have the work for the people to do the work on your land. So we're gonna work the land. You're gonna have the stuff for the land. You're gonna supply the land, and we're gonna work the land. So when the crops come, we're gonna split the crop. You know? You're just gonna go out there and let us work your land for you. And when it comes in,
I look at it like this, man. I don't think we could work any land right now with the chemicals and the pesticides they be spraying and shit, dude. It'd be years that we could even touch that soil because of the runoff and the drains and all that shit.
Yeah,
you already know that shit.
It's gonna be downhill once the farmers just say fuck it, because they're trying to screw the farmers right now, and the farmers are gonna get fed up with that. You know? It's you know, a lot of people are like, oh, it's just the times, it's for all of us. That's how everybody feels when they get old or whatever. That no, it's not that way. It's, man, the kids will never have what I had as a child. These kids today will never experience the childhood I had. Never. Of having an imagination, going outside to play. We had video games, true enough, but a lot of us couldn't afford consoles, so either we had to go to our friend's house to play them, or we had something known as an arcade. So you would just get your little money and your quarters together and go there. But you had camaraderie because you had your friends were there too.
That's where you had like first interactions with bullies and shit.
You know, how do kids socialize today? How we're communicating right now?
No, they do it on video games where there's no face contact. They don't even know if they're talking to an actual kid or not because of the voice simulation.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. How we doing it right now? I live my life on the computer. How many pens you got in real life, motherfucker? None.
They don't.
I have none.
Dude,
all my friends are on the computer.
Half of the kids are morbidly obese. They eat bad. They don't have a dad, and the government is their fucking stepdaddy. You know what I'm saying?
Here's another thing with my technology. Where I feel like Facebook, you hear all these people like, I want all these. If I don't know you in real life, you're not gonna be my friend on Facebook. Simple as I don't care for that shit. I care less.
Well, that's you. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's trying to get paid off a platform, they need to follow.
Yeah, like, they're gonna do that. But I'm just saying, I'd rather just have, people I know. But then again, I come from a different time in life.
Hey, he wanna know where you from, huh?
Oh, well, I'm from, originally I was born in Aurora, Illinois, but I grew up in Louisiana, Monroe, Louisiana.
He was probably noticing your Green Bay Packers gear everywhere.
But when that's just because that's a big G, and I'm a G. So there you go. The answer to that question.
But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? This is a nice stream. I like this. We've been on here for a minute. Yeah, we've been on here for two hours and some change. I like to thank everybody for coming through, man. Y'all like the comments. I like the likes and thanks for the subscribe. Share. Don't forget to share. That's important too. You know what I'm saying? Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Hey. Yeah. So, Uncle, got any last words?
Words of wisdom from Uncle JoJo. Take no wood nickels. Never trust your balls because they're nuts.
Gotta throw that last one in there, yeah.
And peace, love, and soul.
Yes, sir. Peace, y'all.